Hello everyone, welcome back. I am so happy to have you here. My name is Ranita and I love getting into makeup and beauty content. Today I'm doing Blood Moon by Electrum Cosmetics and I just finished the swatches. I cannot wait to show these to you. Basically this video is going to have everything my other videos do, so if you love makeup, hit the subscribe button because I do a lot. I do product shots, I do arm swatches, and then of course the eye swatches. So in this video it's going to be in the form of tutorials, and I do have some finger swatches too that I'm going to include, so you can kind of see everything and make a decision on whether you want to get this palette or not. Blood Moon by Electrum Cosmetics features 5 multichromes, 5 mattes, 1 holochrome, 1 velvet eyeshadow, retailing for $60. It will be releasing on the 20th of September at 1 p.m. EST, and over here Electrum has mentioned that this actually is $126 of value. Hey everyone, so I've already gone in with my very first product. That would be the Alter Ego base. This is amazing for oily lids, and I have a code, so if you want to use that, go ahead and do so. It's a non-affiliate code, so I don't get anything from telling you about it. So I'm going in with some of the deeper mattes, I think, because they're so pretty. So I think I'm going to go in for a kind of like a bluey brown look. Let's see, I really don't know what to expect. So the first shade I'm going with is Aruna, which is kind of like this really interesting blue purple shade. So I'm just dusting off a bit of the color there because I don't want it to be too intense. I just want it to kind of be like a smoky thing on my eyes. So that's what it's looking like. I didn't take too much. Now I kind of went in with a bit more, and yeah, just kind of smoking it out a bit. Taking it upwards like so. I forgot to mention that I'm going to be doing 3 looks for this. So it's going to be 1 full face look, which I'm doing right now, and then I'm going to do 2 half looks. So I hope that that will be, enough. So let's go in with this one here. So yeah, I'm just blending that out. I think this should be fine. Okay, next I'm going in with I think probably Lunul. I'm gonna go in with that one. That looks like my skin tone almost, so I'm gonna put that in the inner corners, like here. You can see that even though that kind of is close to my skin tone, it still shows up in its own way. So this is what Umbra looks like, and I have no idea what I'm going to be getting here because I had no plan when I decided to start this look, and it's extremely shifty and my base is already on, so I'm going to just put her here in the outer corners, and you can already see my eye looks like a beetle, those beautiful beetles that I always go to the insect park in Malaysia, and there's these beetles that just look so beautiful, and I think at one point people used to wear live beetles. I think that was during the Victorian time. and it was so creepy. Like I would have freaked out, like having a colorful beetle, you know, running up and down me. But I think they would pin them or something so that they could only move a little bit, which is a bit cruel. Like I hope they died quickly because that sounds kind of painful. So this shade is I think a bigger particle size than the normal you know, like multichrome, so just be aware of that. You want to make sure that you're tapping it onto a wet base for the best thing. So the base of this green color is actually kind of like a mauve, which is so fascinating to me because look at the way it shows up. Like you don't even see that color coming through, so it's really, really fascinating. Now I did leave space for an inner corner shade because I thought that would be nice. I think I'm going to go in with something quite unlikely. I think Celine. So this is Celine over here. It's like this interesting orange, yellowy orange. It's very smooth, by the way, because see, it looks like that and it shifts. It's very, very shifty. So I'm so excited to see how this will look on me. Oh gosh, just look at that. This is perfect. It goes so well. I can't go in like into my inner corners without making a mess, so I'm not going to, but oh my goodness. I love this. Beautiful. Bring a smaller brush so that I can kind of bring these shades inwards, you know, because I don't want to touch my finger there. I will make a mess and I will not be happy with that. So for my inner corner shade, I'm going to go in with something pretty obvious because there's only like one white base shade, so I'm like, okay, that's going to be the one that I put in the, you know, in that like crease right there. So let's hope that I actually do this neatly because I'm not always known for getting this part right. Okay, so I've taken that above and I've put that in my crease area. I don't know if you can even see a very big difference because I know that that color is quite, this color that I put here is quite similar in some lighting to that. So I'm sorry if you don't see a super big difference. I will use this white shade again, probably as an inner corner shade for like one of the looks because I do want to see, you know, that one featured in a way that it kind of comes out. But I will say that they do have, I guess, a similar, like an overlap of color here. But if you look at my swatches, you will definitely see that this is a very different shade. It's not the same as the one that I've put on my eyes at all. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is look 1 completed. Let me give you the makeup details and then I'll tell you how I feel about the shades that we've used thus far. So for my mouth, I went in with the color Salem by Electrum Cosmetics. Love this. It's a matte lipstick. I really removed a lot of it and I went over that with Bare Minerals and Adventure. This is a lip gloss. It's absolutely awesome and I love it. It's so hydrating. If you want to get it, I have a code with Bare Minerals. You can go pick it up and get a discount over there. I think it's 15% off and I absolutely love everything from Bare Minerals. It's like one of my favorite brands. For my eyes, I went in with a Colourful Beauty eyeliner, which you can see right over here. This was, I think, what is it called? Tiger Queen, yeah. And you can see it there, but at the ends over here, I had actually gone in with something deeper. Now this is a 72 cents eyeliner from Temu. You can easily just find those liners and, you know, go and pick those up. Foundation was my Yensa. This one is in the same shade as always, tan neutral. The only difference is this is a BB and CC, you know, foundation as well. It's got 40 SPF and I just love it. It's got back a shield. You need to check out Yensa if you haven't. They're one of the most amazing foundations when it comes to just looking after your skin and everything. And I think that's about it aside from the eyeshadow base, which I will just recap because I do mention that at the beginning of every single tutorial that I do. So that would be Alter Ego. I have a code with them as well. You can get a little bit off. It's a non-affiliate code. This has worked wonders for my oily lids. I don't go without it. And for my mascaras, I went in with Benefit. I used 2 of them. I went over with this FanFest and then I went over FanFest with Bad Girl. I don't think there was any, you know, reason to do that in particular. It's just I think this FanFest thing is drying up a little bit, so I kind of wanted to just add a little bit more to that. And yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think of I can't think of anything else that I need to inform you about. So earrings are very old. They're from a brand called Lovisa, and they're big in Australia, and they had a shop in Malaysia as well. So I used to live in Lovisa, and that's where the majority of my really fancy earrings are from. Now let me get into the look in itself. I've used quite a few shades. So I went in with Aruna, so that's Aruna here, and then Umbra. I did I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, I don't know. Lunul, okay, then I did Celestial, I did Celine, and Luna was also used. I actually lined my eyes with Luna, and then I went over that with Tiger Queen, which is the Kulfi Beauty eyeliner, because I just felt like that made the most sense to me, and so that's basically why I did that. And yeah, that's it. So that means we've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades. We've gone through half the palette, which is yeah, I wasn't expecting to do that, but here we are. And I think that it would be a good decision for me to stick with the last 2 being half looks, because I kind of feel like we're coming into some very, very shifty shades, and just a really, really gorgeous shade that doesn't shift at all, which is Perigean. That's that one over there. That might be one of my favorite colors in the entire world. It is so, so beautiful. I've been waiting for someone to make this color. The last time I tried a color like that was from Tammy Tanuka, and I've not been able to buy from them since, the whole situation happened. So let's talk about the formula of all of these shades. So I will say that Umbra over here, which is the very first shade that I used, and I was talking about it being like a beetle on my eyes. It has a bigger particle size, so you do want to go in with a base there. Now I think that Celine is pretty smooth. I was very happy with Celine. I love Celestial as well, very smooth, very easy to use, and they give a beautiful highlight to the eyes. I love the mattes. They're just perfect for this palette. That's the thing about shifty shades, right? You don't need a ton of matte shades in your palette when you have them, because there's so many combinations when you have shifty shades. So I still appreciate the fact that we get 5 mattes here, because it means I can do even more combinations with this, and I'm really, really excited. So I'm very happy with the way this turned out. It looks beautiful. I'm gonna go out, have some fun, come back, you'll get to see my face, and then we're gonna go back into looks 3 and 4, because I actually wanted to do this first, because yeah, I wanted to head over to Marshall's and look at a few things. Hey everyone, this is me after going out and coming back, and this is what my eyes are looking like. I'm not really seeing any creasing. It's honestly just been pretty good, and I think that my eyes look great. So yeah, this definitely lasts for more than 5 hours with my Alter Ego eyeshadow base, in case you were wondering what base I use. I keep getting people who ask me this, even though I have stated, at the beginning that, hey, this is what I'm using. So I'm really happy with the quality of this. I think it's superb, and I actually forgot to give you one makeup detail for my blusher. So the blusher is actually the Duality palette by Electrum Cosmetics, which I have a code for. If you want to go pick that up, you can. Electrum basically came up with this just recently, and I've done a whole review on this too, so if you want to go check that out, you can. I thought it would be so perfect to use this because there's that beautiful orange over here, like this is the matte, this is the shimmer. I used both, and I think at the end I had actually put in some of the pink as well, so it kind of done like sunset blush, but yeah, I think the pink kind of melted off because I kept touching my face. But anyway, it looks really nice. I think it's kind of just kind of worked with my look pretty well, and I'm happy with the way that it's turned out. So let's get into looks 3 and looks 2 and 3. Hey everyone, back again, and we're going into looks 2 and 3. Now I'm going to go in with Soma and then that green shade Tetrad on the ends of my eyes, just to kind of create something a little bit different. I've already got my base on. That's the same one by Alter Ego. So hope that I can have a really, really pretty look for both of these. I'm not too sure like what to expect here, even what colors to really go in with. I think I may do Luna up there, but let me just go in with these first. So I'm going in with Tetrad, which is green, and it's a very, very nice green. Kind of like a foresty green, kind of reminds me of a pine green actually. I think that on this side I'm gonna go in with Luna, and I'd actually put Luna underneath my eyes in the first look. So I'm just gonna do this here, just for the inner corners, just so that you get to see it, and I will reinforce the color again right after I put the shimmers in, because I know that sometimes I tend to cover these you know, things up. I don't like that. Okay, so that's done. And I think I'm going to leave this side just like that. We'll see how that goes. So I'm going to go in now with the shimmer shades because we finished using all the mattes. So the ones that we have yet to use are Esmeree over here. So that's probably going to go with that red over there. We haven't used Perigean or Blood Moon or Prophecies. It's going to be a bit hard because I have 4 shifty shades and I've only got 2 eyes left. I mean, 2 looks left. So, I mean, I'm going to try doing obvious things. So Perigean looks like it would be perfect for the green side. So I'm just gonna, I think I'll put a little bit here in the center, just like that. You can see how beautiful the shade is. Oh my goodness, this one doesn't have a shift, by the way, but I absolutely love it. I cannot get enough of that color. Like, this is probably one of my favorite colors in eyeshadow, and when I saw the swatches on my arms, I was like, yes, I'm so happy that I got that. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Prophecies, which is like this. It's kind of like a red that shifts to a green. I'm so glad the camera is able to pick this up because I was actually wondering if it would. So I'm gonna put that probably here at the end, just a little bit, blend it a little bit with Perigean. The inner corner, I think I'm going to do Celestial because I told you in the first look that I wanted to reuse Celestial in my inner corner, so I'm going to do exactly that. It's an interesting look. I mean, I don't think I've ever done like this kind of green-orange thing. I really like the green and obviously that shade there. I just don't know how I feel about that orange. I think maybe it could have been something else, but I mean, this is a white based shade. So I decided to just kind of go and clean up my face a bit. Let me tell you what I did before I go in with the next thing. So I put a bit of Luna on top of my eyes. You can kind of see that brown coming through when I went and reinforced that color over there. And then I took that deep blue and I lined my eyes with that, and kind of thought that, you know, since we're ending it, I'd like to use as many colors as possible. So now I've got Esmeree on my finger, and I think that it would be great for this look, obviously. So I'm gonna put that here, I think. Yeah, it's just beautiful, you know. It's absolutely stunning. I really like this. I think that if I could do more looks, I'd probably be creating a lot more magic. So now I'm going in with the last shade, which is Blood Moon, and I think that would look so pretty in my inner corner. Being very gentle with Blood Moon. It seems to be like a magical disco kind of shade, and it has a deep base, so yeah, I think that looks really pretty. Hey everyone, this is looks 2 and 3 completed, and I definitely had a lot of fun. We've gone through every single shade in the palette, which is exactly what I wanted to achieve, so I'm really happy with this. And yeah, we're pretty much done here. So I'm actually really happy with the way that these look turned out. Initially, when I was looking at them, I wasn't too sure what to expect, and then when I was looking at the shifts, I suddenly realized how beautiful this is. So I'm very, very happy that I did it this way. I really like that I added that orange to the green because I feel like it's such a nice contrast, and I don't think that's something that I've actually done ever. So it's a new kind of thing for me, and I wasn't sure if it was working, but then when I finished the look, I was like, yeah, I actually really like it. I think it looks really, really good. So I think that, you know, this has been so much fun. Let me just break down the palette a little bit more, and then I'm going to just end it. Oh, and I need to give you the makeup details first. So for the makeup details, I basically used Yensa foundation again, the exact same one for my lips. I went in with the Give Me Glow Cosmetics lip gloss. This is Plum Crazy. It's no longer available, and it's so sad because I absolutely love this color. It is excellent. Like, I hope that you were able to pick up some of their glosses during their, you know, sale where they were discontinuing all those things, because they were really, really good. They're so good. For my blusher, I went in with Honey Never Spoils, which is that one over there. Thought that the cool pink would kind of be just right for this, and I think it is. I think that turned out very well. I'm really enjoying my Adept, and I have a code for that too, so if you want, I'll put that there. Eyeshadow base is again the same, Alter Ego. I have a code for that too, so I'll put that up. Or you could just go check the description box below. All my videos have all of my codes, so you can always go and check if you want to pick something up. And eyelashes are from Temu. I've had these like for forever. Like I don't even remember the last time I bought from Temu. And I'm trying to see if there's anything else. You can use a little, like a very fine black eyeliner to just draw a black line there. So I kind of do that just to make sure that the lashes don't look like they're not connected to anything, because these have a black band, so it can look a little obvious at times. But I think that's, yeah, that's about it. I didn't really add anything else. Very, very simple. Kept it really, you know, just down to the eyeshadows, which I think were superb. They were excellent. Honestly, the Blood Moon palette is probably one of my favorite palettes this year. It's so good. And I love the fact that, you know, this is a fall palette. It is so classic fall, and yet it's so different. I don't think I've ever seen a color story like this before. And in terms of uniqueness, I think I have to give this a 10 out of 10, because it's a fantastic color story. Like, I kind of think that there are going to be so many more combinations that you can do with these 12 beautiful colors here, especially because they're so shifty. You know, you can really just have fun here and enjoy yourself. You can add on some extra mattes if you want to and just completely change the name of the game. But I just think that they're so beautiful. And for the price, because this is $60 and you're getting, you know, these colors and stuff, I think it's very reasonable, because I've seen some other brands just charging a lot more. And, you know, I kind of feel like this is very reasonable, because you're getting very good quality, high quality multi-chromes here. You know, this is like equivalent to like Terra Moons. I would equivalent this to Cleona. Very, very high quality multi-chromes in here. And I just think that this is worth it. Like, honestly, I would buy this palette. I would buy this palette if I had not gotten it in PR. That's something that I always ask myself, you know, when I'm doing a review, would I purchase this on my own? And because it's so unique, because of the, you know, the shiftiness of the shades, looking at those swatches, oh my goodness, when I was doing the swatches, I was shocked. Like, it was so obvious, such high quality multi-chromes here. And I just have to say, this is fantastic. It is excellent. So let's talk about the formula, you know, and everything else, and then I'll let you guys go, because I know that, you know, I've been keeping you for quite some time. So the mattes are excellent. I absolutely love the mattes. I think they're fantastic. They're very easy to blend. Make sure that you're working fast, you know, if you're using a similar base to mine, because I've noticed that if my base dries up, it's so hard to work with mattes. But when it's wet, it's perfect. It works so well. So I really love the mattes. I think that they were perfect. I love the fact that they chose those colors, because it gives you variety and you can mix and match, really enjoy yourself. I think that the shades up here, Esmery and Umbra, have a similar kind of formula. They're a little bit bigger in terms of particle size, so you want to use a base and you want to gently slide across your eyes, but it shouldn't be a problem. They're very sparkly and very shifty, and I really can't get enough of them. These are excellent, like so good. You're gonna love these when you get them. Celestial over here is a smooth formula, as is Celine, and I think the particle sizes are slightly bigger than Prophecies and Perigene, because Prophecies and Perigene have a very smooth formula, like so smooth. Like, I've definitely had other shades from other brands like this too, and I love those formulas. Love them. So those two are excellent. Now, even though Perigene was not a shifty shade, I just have to say that I love that shade. That is so unique, so special. It's just fantastic. So I loved that. And then we come to Blood Moon itself. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic holochrome. That was beautiful. I'm just looking at it here on my eyes, and the way it's blended into that other color, wow, just stunning. So I think something that I would have liked to have done different is actually going, I didn't even notice this until now, but I guess if you're looking at the palette like this, you could even go column by column and create 4 different looks. And I didn't even think of that when I was doing this, because I was just so excited that it was an autumn palette. Autumn is my favorite season, and I just couldn't wait to get into it. So that's the reason why I did it this way. But I think that if I ever sit down to play with it again, maybe, you know, maybe I could do that and give you some more color combinations from this, because I'm honestly so impressed with this. I love the color story, so unique, so great, especially when, you know, nowadays things feel kind of saturated, and it kind of sometimes feels like, you know, we can get this, we can build it ourselves. And I'm just looking at Blood Moon like, yeah, I'm not sure if I could actually do that with Blood Moon because the colors are so beautiful and they're such beautiful classic fall colors too, which I really love and appreciate. I don't know if I would use Blood Moon in spring. I don't think this is a spring palette. It doesn't feel like fall. I mean, sorry, it doesn't feel like summer either. I don't know about winter, so no, yeah, I honestly feel like this is perfect for fall because I'm trying to think like, can I use this in other seasons? And I just really feel like this is beautiful for fall. It is a true fall palette. If you love autumn, I think that you need to try this one out. Like, just because I think it's fantastic, and the $60 I would pay, like I said, gladly, because I really enjoyed myself with this. I created color combinations that, you know, are unique to me, and that's part of the makeup experience for me, because when I'm testing so many things out, sometimes it can get a little monotonous, you know. So coming up with this combination and all of that, I think it was fantastic. Absolutely loved it, and even the formulas were great. I haven't noticed creasing or anything like that, so you know, I think it works fantastic. So if you need a base, like I said, go and get the Alter Ego one, and I think you will be fine. Now, before we go, there's actually one more thing that I'd like to do. I had forgotten about this. Now, I had actually purchased 3 lip glosses from Electrum when they had done their last release, which was Midnight Moth. Midnight Moth was also so wonderful. Like, I really enjoyed myself with that. In fact, I'm actually feeling like Midnight Moth could be like a beautiful extension in a way of, or like I think it would complement Blood Moon so well, because I'm remembering the tones in there and I was thinking, yeah, that could really be beautiful for autumn as well. So anyway, coming back to these, I'd love to try them with you. This is the first shade. This is the shade Divine, and I'm pretty excited to see how this is gonna look, because all of them look like shifty glosses, and I don't think I've ever had glosses like this. So when I saw Electrum coming up with these, I was so interested in seeing how they'd work. There's a smell, like a fruity smell. So this is the very first one. This is, like I said, Divine, and ooh, it's got a very, like you have to really push it down in order to seal it back again. So yeah, it feels really nice on the mouth. This over here looks really pretty. I'm seeing gold sparkles and kind of like green and I think orange. Yeah, that's what I would describe this as. It's nice though, very pretty. This is the second color. Now this is Cosmia. I did apply a couple more layers onto my mouth just to get more of that color coming through. So this feels more of a kind of green, like a lot of green glitter coming through here, but it also, I can see more of a white thing happening as well. So it's definitely different, because I know that when I was taking the pink one off, it did have a pink base. So that is Cosmia for you. Last but not least, we have Nymph. Now Nymph looks very blue, and it's so funny because when I applied it, I could automatically see all these beautiful pink sparkles coming through. So I wasn't expecting that, but it's nice. I actually like this one the best because I like you know, light pinks and stuff. So I think that's very pretty. I think that the other two are like more icy toned, I think. Like this one kind of just feels like the best for my skin tone. That's my opinion anyway, but it's a lip gloss. I doubt that anybody's going to be coming that close to me, like just to see the, you know, the colors and the sparkles. So it's still nice for everyday use. You get something really cool, really pretty, and you know, it's not too much. So I could actually wear these to work, and I didn't think that I could, because when I was looking at them, they just look so shifty. So yeah, that's basically it for me. Thank you for joining me for the Blood Moon review. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to answer. And I do know that there's a second part to this collection, so stay tuned for that, because that has not arrived yet, but when I get it, I will have that video up for you. Swatches, the whole works as always. And I do appreciate your patience, because as you know, I'm working 2 jobs now. The time I have to film is very limited, and I'm honestly doing my best to get everything up as soon as I can. And everybody decided to do their you know, launches at the same time, and I'm like, great. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon for another video. Until then, I hope that you do have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.